Hey, thought I would do a little review on my new grapple dummy. This is my old dummy, which I call it old, it's new. It's in great condition, going to probably be selling it. And the reason being is this bad boy he's been stuffed by clothes and he's been stuffed very well, but the weight I like, so it's about 40 kilos. I like it because you're moving it and it feels like you're moving a person, as opposed to this boy. He's much lighter, but I don't feel like it's a negative in any way. It's actually easier to flow into and out of different submissions. But this one, the reason why I've got this one, which is far more money, is this one here. Basically the arms, I've said this before in one of my other videos, is the arms kind of go all over the shop. So if you're kind of drilling techniques and doing submissions and you're kind of learning them, the body mechanics of these are not, as you can see, maybe not myself out there, is it just goes all over the shop. So if you're doing a certain technique, if the arm goes in the wrong kind of direction and you're kind of trying to learn a technique, if the arm or the leg or the body's on its side when it should be on its back, it kind of confuses you and it puts you off. Whereas with this one, I'll show you in a moment, all the limbs and what have you are more realistic, and it's got the body mechanics of a human. This is just, like I said, it just goes all over the shop. If you want it to go on its side or be on its back, you might be doing a submission and it's on its side and you're thinking, hang on a minute, this submission is not working, and the reason being is because this is on its side when it should be on its back. And with a human, when you're doing certain things on a human, if it feels pain, it's going to move onto its back. Whereas this thing will just stay on its side and you'll be thinking, why is this technique not working? And the reason being is because, like I said, it's not got free movement and motion like a human does. This one, however, as you can see, it's here, it's got movement like a human. Put his leg out, retracts on its own. You arm bar, it retracts on its own. Bring his arm out. I find this one, it doesn't come back in. However, the arms retract, the head moves. The head isn't realistic, obviously, like this dummy, but this is a grapple dummy, whereas this one's a grapple dummy and you can use it for punching as well, whereas this one, I think it's purely for grappling. You've got the wrists that move here. This is good. You've got motion, it moves. You straighten the legs out, it's good. This comes right up, straight into the guillotine. So it's quite good, and it goes into, if you transition, you quickly want to go into a turtle position. Here we are already, you're there. If you want to play guard, here we are. Push the legs open. So you're here. Straight away you want to come up. You're punching, his arms come up. Push down. Here we are, we've got the Americana. Good thing is, I can get my hook in. With another bad thing with this dummy was, you tried to put your hook in, and because his leg was slanted to the side, you can get your hook in. So you'll be like pulling the leg up, trying to get your hook in. Whereas this is just far more realistic. Legs and arms are more or less in a position which ordinarily a human will be in. So here, just going to play with it basically. toe hold in this thing. See what happens. Not bad. Not bad, I guess. His near arm, close arm. This arm's coming over to get me. Manage to get my head through. Pin his arm down. Get the collar thumb in. Drop, pull, and pull, choke. Bring this ball out. See, this just feels more realistic because that you're behind it, the legs are flopping, the arms are just there like dead weight. At least this is kind of like, you know, it feels more realistic, you know, it's thinner. This is thicker in terms of grabbing. I mean, my hands aren't small, but trying to grab that thing, the wrist on that, it's not wrist, it's just big pieces of material. Whereas this, you know, it feels realistic, fall to the weak side. Better. This is far more heavier. I mean, many people associate heaviness with quality, and in terms of grappling dummies or bicycles or many other things for that matter, is the lighter is better. So in life, a lot of lighter things like bikes, they're lighter for a reason, because you're using really good materials which are very dense but light in material. And like this bad boy, he's very light but he's really good. Whereas this is heavy. People might think that that's more value for money than this, but it's not. Taking it from me, who's been trying to use it for some missions. You're going to get, it's going to help you rather than doing it on your own, but it's nothing like one of these. Which are really good. I need to get a rope or a bungee cord to hold this together. Those arms were together, I can get this arm out. What would I do? Drop this leg through here, come up here. This would be in there still. Put my elbow out, get my ankle around here. You've got the body triangle here, and you've also got the double whammy, you've got the arm up. So this is this is really good. These are made in America, I believe, or New Zealand, because they just send out of New Zealand and America across the world. So yeah, these are not made in UK, so I'm quite happy with it. It's just easier to manoeuvre, like I said. As you can see, it's far more realistic. So, got the little hook here. .411. So, definitely far more easier to use and far more realistic. Spreading the guard like that, or like I said, you just flip it over, straight away it's in the position of turtle.